Yes, my name is Adam Shines, and I'm going to present about the stories of Phoenix. The bird phoenix is an object of praise by man since the beginnings of civilizations. The magnificent animal is found in the ancient Egyptians, Greece, Romans, and Jewish mythologies, among others. The phoenix is a bird with red-yellow feathers, usually depicted as a bird of prey, but can also be seen as a flaming peacock. The bird is a powerful animal. Even though it is portrayed as having the size of an eagle, the creature could fly even with elephants in its claws. Their tears were another power of these animals, since they had the ability to heal any wounds of their lions. The phoenix could also cover its body with fire, so when it flew, it inflamed in the middle of the day. Some perceive its bright light as being the sun itself, but the main reason for such praise for this animal is immortality. According to history, the bird lived 9 times longer than a crow, something around 500 years. And when it realized that its end was near, the phoenix made a nest of cannamon, stake, and myrrh, and burned itself, leaving only eggs behind. From the pile of eggs, a new phoenix was born, one that greater the remaining eggs of the bird that preceded, placing them in an egg of myrrh, which was taken to Egypt to the city of Heliopolis and placed on the altar of the sun. It is eggs could bring the dead back to life. The phoenix myrrh of immortality was so powerful that the young and entire Roman emperor Electorus went to eat a phoenix to become immortal. His servant looked for the animal and could not find anything. To avoid coming back empty-handed, they served the emperor with a bird from a paradise. Nevertheless, the meat of the bird from the paradise does not provide the power of immortality, taking into account that the ruler was killed by the Praetorians bird only 2 years after eating the delicacy. The merits of the phoenix may have weakened in terms of importance during some periods of our history, but like the mythological bird, its symbolism has always managed to be renewed. In our pop culture, we can see the bird in words like Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. The phoenix is up to this day universal symbols of rebirth and the beginnings of a new cycle.
My name is Anang Krishnaline, and now I present about the Snow Maiden. Like once upon a time, there lived an old man and woman. Like they had a good life, but they always regret that they didn't have any children, and they felt their loneliness the most during winter time. The cold air and gray sky make them sad. One cold winter day, they saw some neighborhood kids playing in the snow, not having a child of their own, hurt more than ever. The two of them built a snow girl, carefully forming her hand and feet, her cute little nose, her mouth, her chin, and so on. The old woman went inside and came back with a hat and scarf and put them on her. Like something very unexpected happened. The little snow girl's lips suddenly turned red and her eyes began to open. She smiled warmly at the old couple. The old couple were overjoyed, and they named her Snow Maiden. Maiden grew up quickly, not by the day but by the hour. She always did her chores, never complained. A maiden spent most of her free time outdoors. She loved being with all the creatures, rabbit, fox, the gray squirrel, and the white-tailed deer, and she loved the snow. She rolled on the ground, make snow angel. At night she loved to lay on her back in the snow and look at the black sky full of stars. The warm sun of spring began to creep into heat. They was they, they were so happy because soon they would walking through the warm summer meltdown with their daughter. Snow Maiden was not happy. She would hide from the sun at every opportunity. Her friend come and call her to play with them. But Maiden was very happy that uh, the old couple smiled to see her joy. One by one, they play playfully, jumping over the small fire they have built. Snow Maiden was laughing as she took her turn to jump over the fire, but halfway through her leap, first met snow, and suddenly she was more than a cloud of ice white mist. As that mist rose to the heaven and disappeared, the other guy heard the echo of Snow Maiden, joyful laughter, and a very faint goodbye. The old couple were really sad, but when winter comes again, they celebrate because it reminds of their daughter. And the next time you find yourself wishing for spring, remember enjoy this winter while it lasts. Thank you.